All right, so welcome to Daisy Gaze 777. Hope everybody's having a lovely, lovely day so far. A rainy day by me, but I love rainy days. A lot of spiritual warfare going on in the air because people know it's crunch time. Justice is here. So you might have a lot of mixed emotions today. Some people might be sending you negative energies, trying to upset you, harassing you, having a circus be at certain spots that you shop at, things like that, right? But you don't care. You have no give a shit. Excuse my language. You don't care if anybody's playing a circus act. You didn't pay to go. You're not even accepting the free tickets. You want nothing to do with it, right? Well, protection just came out. So you're protected from all this BS. And they look pathetic at this point to continue to keep going so hard. At work, something keeps coming up about at work. So, somebody knows somebody that you work with. So somebody that's guilty of doing something illegal to you. They are very close to somebody and it feels like a family relation. They're something about they're in cahoots with two co-workers of yours. And phone records. It says check phone records, emails, text messages. You'll see numbers will go back to some of the people that did injustice to you, no matter if it's a ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, and family members that are part of the scheme too are lying. And most of them are drug addicts, that are telling these lies about you and have positions of careers they shouldn't even have because they're drug addicts. But they're trying to hide behind their occupation and pretending they're concerned about you. They're not concerned. You're going to take a chance. You already did. You chose yourself. You put yourself first. You got the right law on the job, and you are divinely protected from every setup. It's also pulling out that they've had some long conversations with these people that attacked you, or robbed you, did whatever. They are in affiliation. Your co-workers did take part in whatever this smear campaign is, because it can be proven. Phone records continues to keep coming out that they know. It could even be related by blood. The one is definitely related by blood. They even go to the same church organization as well for years. And family reunions, they meet up a lot. And cousins down the line, they are. So they're definitely a part of what's been going on. They want to try to make you react, things like that. And then lying on you. So you see patterns and stuff and you brought it to their attention, you documented everything, they're all going to lie and say, they don't see something. But then how can't they? Because you have the proof. The proof is there and they can check phone records. They're in cahoots with people that hurt you and family that told lies on you. Something's coming out that they not only lied on you, they're having you falsely investigated. So there's some dirty undercovers coming into wherever you work at. They're behind this scheme too. Something to do with twins. Somebody's hiding behind their position. They're going to get locked up because you're the victim and the witness, and they're harassing you, trying to intimidate victim and a witness. Plus, cops are involved with hurting you. So they're trying to scare you from speaking out. That's the only reason why they're trying to silence you. They want you to work around being harassed on a daily basis, and they want you to let them be comfortable as they disrespect you. No, keep speaking up and do a lot of cleansing. Your ancestors are so proud of you because you took the lead. You took the lead. You got the right law involved. You know what? It did take you a long time to finally get the right law involved. It took you like 2 years, maybe 3 years. And they've been under investigation heavily. And so are these corrupt police that are harassing an innocent person that's a victim and a witness. So these people are jokes and liars. You can't trust any of them because they're all against you for $1. Okay? All against you for $1. They're going to be haunted by their own demons when they're in prison behind bars and charged with ruined careers. So They knew about it and they still did it anyway. So I guess they get off on hurting a victim if it makes them feel better. Things are moving very fast, and yes, it is confirmation. And if you're gonna leave a comment, please leave serious ones, because we're all getting older. We ain't got time for nonsense and wasted time even reading a comment that is BS. Please don't even bother leaving it. Now, your beautiful ones you leave, God bless yous. I wish yous well and blessings sent. But please don't comment anything with some BS or made up stories. Don't do that. Why? Because they're trolls. They're hiding behind accounts. And then what they want to do is try to harass me on mine. But I love my subscribers, and thank you for all your warm-hearted comments and for telling me about the situations you go through. My blessings are sent out to you, and we're going to have the justice we deserve, legally and spiritually. And keep your head up. It's coming. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. It really is. So, why? You stayed at peace inside, loyal and happy. Of course you're allowed to get upset. You're allowed to scream, yell, whatever you're going through, but make sure you're praying at the same time and you're going through whatever helps you spiritually. If that's saging, using incense, lighting candles, or just praying, meditating, or walking. But the man upstairs loves you. Your spirit team loves you. This is all exposed how far your family went and your exes. Your family has committed crimes and trying to pin their crimes on you and then pretend out of concern they're helping you in some way. Your ex is affiliated to a psychologist, so that's where they get the psychological harassment from. We're pulling on Mainline, something to do with Mainline. They were living in a home by, I don't know, the word Pennsylvania, in Pennsylvania, or on Pennsylvania Ave in Pennsylvania. Montgomery County's coming, Bucks County's coming to mind. And she hid the lady that was illegally living in your home that forged signatures, and they told lies on you. Well, I guess your significant other, you might have had a PFA on them, but you really had a legit one in another county that you were actually living in, and you had no clue about this inheritance. Well, him and this woman that was studying psychology went and lied, and her best friend was a clerk of courts, and the clerk of courts used false documentation, and a cousin or sister of yours was the notary that stamped it. So it was all to steal your inheritance, but proof is you were on an emergency PFA or something like that around that time, way before they went and lied to these courts, and it was good for almost 2 years. So they lied on you. You were nowhere near them. You had no clue your family member passed, but they were living in your home. And something about a cooking show. They even had a cooking show illegally in a home that belongs to you and pretending they were self-made when all of it's your money. And they tried to set you up and take you out over something that belongs to you. But don't worry, things are moving fast. And went as far as harassing you in your place of employment and employees that are related to somebody that did something very bad to you. And another one that's in communication, which can be proven by phone records and subpoenas. So you've had many injustice being done to you over and over again. All illegal. All illegal. Violates every right. Why? Because some people needed money, toxic and druggies, and some people at that point just needed extra money for whatever they were doing in their life. Who knows? Maybe they were going on vacation. Maybe they were in the middle of moving, but they needed extra money. So they went the extra extent to come at you for the last 2 weeks because it was crunch time when they needed this extra money. So they got paid to, pretty much try to trigger you at your workplace. So something big's been going on here. And you got the support of all your angels around you at all times. And you got the support of the good Lord that's been hiding in the background, making sure justice is served. And again, one of their uncles has been under investigation for a long time, but they have not arrested him yet. So you gave them some information maybe about 2.5, 3 years ago that obviously you were telling the truth because you were able to describe certain things. So this is confirmation that man's finally being taken down legally. We're going to get a bad man off the streets, the one that covered up for his nephew. A nephew of theirs hurt you in some kind of way, very violently, or stole a large amount of money, and they covered it up and they pretended like a false wedding. So you couldn't testify against them or to pretend like, they were taking care of you or something. All bogus lie. Found out to be a bogus lie. and how he used his uncle's affiliation to the military and intelligence, and he has a sister that's a scientist that lives in DC, married to a pilot. And this all connects to your family and how your own very close family lied and set you up for something they committed. But they're related to these people that know people in DC and work alongside of them. So, confirmation, you're beautiful and very gifted and enchanted. So, things are moving very fast, very rapid. But they did this to themselves. They set it in motion. They set it in motion. Oh, I want to put a shout out to Diane. Diane, I don't know who you are. I don't even know if it's a real profile or not. But I want to say thank you for the donation that you sent me. But I wanted to give you a free 3-card reading. I didn't know how to get a hold of you because you don't have the same name as being one of my subscriptions. I couldn't find you. I looked over and over again. So I put it on my community board that you're free 3-card reading. So, you know, I don't know if you're a fake account, a real account, or what, but I put out a 3-card reading for you on there. So go on to the community page. All right, just want to get that out there. Okay, so justice and corruption. Oh, yeah, well, justice is being served, and obviously, but anything can be corruption. It doesn't always have to do with government. Anything that's an injustice is pretty much a corruption. You know what I mean? So, rainy day. I couldn't wear my hair down today because it would have been frizzy. Walked to the store for some cheese and rye bread with seeds to make some grilled cheese. Ended up making a cheese and mayonnaise sandwich. And then I bought some salsa and bananas. So I walked and wasn't sure if it was going to rain or not. But if I would have left my hair down, because it was raining on and off, but I didn't want to get caught in it while I was walking. So I took a chance and then I did not get caught in the rain. It was good. It rained before and a little after. But I love rainy days, especially fresh air. I feel air is freshest on a rainy day. At least that's how I feel. I'm not too sure. If I could live on pizza every day, I would. I did all that cooking when my kids were little. Did breakfast, lunch, dinner, but I also was a workaholic and I never got support. But anyway, I'm not the only one in the world that had to work hard. But anyway, now it's since, you know, they're raised, they're adults, I'm a grandma now, I can do the pop-in dinners, pop-in lunches, easy. You got money coming in. Lots of it. Lots and lots of money. Why? Because they're your blessings. What was stolen is coming back. Your ancestors, and just comes down to, doesn't matter who in the law thought somebody can steal from you and keep something you created. So if something tells me, maybe you wrote a book about your life. See, situation about me, I wrote a book about my life after my cousin passed. And it took me 5 years to write that book because it was really about my life. Well, people stole that. And they knew I had a publishing deal for it, but I didn't finish it yet. Then they stole the book, distorted it, and stole a publishing deal. Pretended they're me because the one lady stole my identity. Pretending she's me. Nope. It's illegal. It's my hard work, my pain. So anything that was stolen from you